Hey, we're back, Coon Prairie Ramblers, here in the little old station on the prairie.
What time is it?
It's time for that F-bomb.
What?
Yeah.
Again, this segment 4 already?
Uh-huh.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Take cover, because here she comes.
Ouch.
Whoa, oh, that's a good one right there.
That was a
I
knee
feel
trembler.
the earth move under
Under
my feet. Feel the sky tumbling down. What is our F-bomb, Brother Casey?
Our F-bomb is, what if you could have a movie about yourself?
Uh-oh.
Not you didn't have it, but you were going to make one about yourself, or somebody was, and they asked you, what would be the theme? What would be the gist of the movie? What would be everything about the movie? What would it be? What
My goodness.
What if you were going to have a movie?
And you need a theme song to go with it.
And if you want to, who would star in it? Who would play?
Yeah.
Luke. Who would play Mel? Who would play KC?
Wow.
And we're going to start this off with the lovely,
Yeah.
vivacious
Loverly.
Mel Jackson.
Yeah. In the flesh.
Malicious
Well,
Mel. Go for it.
The movie would be my wife's favorite movie,
Oh, boy.
which she drug me over to Sarasota to watch on the big 23 screen
IMAX thing?
IMAX thing over there. When we got married, and I don't know how many times we've seen it afterwards, but it would be.
Titanic.
I've never seen that one.
I haven't either.
It would be Gone with the Wind, and the reason being was everything. I'm sitting here in limbo, and that's the theme song. I couldn't think of it when we were.
Taurus theme.
Yeah, Tars theme. Anyway,
Was there words to it?
but Gone with the Wind because of my political aspirations are gone with the wind.
Oh, my goodness. That's a pretty good...
Well,
And that's why when you came up with
Analogy.
that song.
hey,
We won't touch it.
Don't
We
go
won't.
there.
Okay.
Can't touch this.
Yeah.
Don't.
Anyway,
Would you
Casey
be,
was rehearsing his.
I didn't
theme
mean
song.
to. I just slipped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see yourself as Rhett Butler.
So,
No, I would
With
be
the shades.
Scarlet because
You'd be
Scarlet
Scarlet?
was the one with.
You'd be Scarlet.
Well, but the thing is,
Boy,
she was
you know some
everything was
people.
gone with the wind with her. I mean, she's the one that lost everything, right?
would you be the protagonist in
Rhett-
your own movie, or would you be the antagonist?
I'd antagonize.
Your wife. She'd be your protagonist.
Yeah.
And you'd be the antagonist.
Well, but Red Butler didn't lose anything, really, right? He just, I mean, she's the one that lost everything, and she's out there eating grubs out of the garden. I'll never let this happen again. Or
That's what she said at the end of the movie. That was her last line there.
Anyway, that was my wife's favorite movie.
Did you like it too?
It's like 4 hours.
Well, I liked it first time. I didn't like it all the other times I saw it. I don't have to see. I don't have to watch movies over and over again.
I don't want to get real far off subject here, but I don't like epic movies.
Yeah,
None of them?
Never. I don't think I've ever saw an epic movie that I like.
Like Cleopatra or
Oh,
Ben-Hur. Or,
to me, if a movie goes over 2 hours,
yeah.
it better be a good. I mean, it better be a. I mean, things like, especially something like, what was the one with Ryan O'Neal and?
Love Story?
Yeah, I hate.
Was it
I
long?
don't want to see Titanic. None of that.
Was it
Yeah.
long? You just don't like mushy movies.
I don't like mushy movies.
There'll be
Was
some car
Citizen
chases, explosions.
That's
and-
exactly. I
Was
want somebody
Citizen
shot.
Kane? Oh, Bullet. You like Bullet then?
Oh,
who
Bullet,
did
one of
like
my
Bullet?
favorites.
Oh yeah.
Wow, what a car
Yeah.
chase.
Gone with the Wind. Yeah, but but there should be a different song like.
Fire, because they burned Atlanta down.
Anyway, hey, let's pass it on over to you, Casey. I want to hear that.
Well,
Sing it. Sing us your theme song.
my theme song, let me tell you what it's going to be about first. I got a song in my head that I started writing one day, but I say write. I thought I started thinking about one day. I never pin things down. I need to be more
Well,
like
by the time
Luke.
you get over to pin it down, it's out of your head again.
No, it's just stayed in my head all these years.
yeah.
And
Really?
it was like the hook to this song is I've been shot at and missed,
Yeah.
cow kicked and hit, been knocked down more times than I care to admit, but I keep getting up and I keep moving on, and I will till the day I am gone. That
You need
is
to flesh that out. That's good.
I know. I like it, but then there's another band.
You can remember all
the
the
Blackberry Smoke come out with a song that sort of got that same vibe to it. It's not the same words or anything, but it's got that kind of vibe to it. But that would be my song. Would be about not my song. My movie would be about me and the fact that I've been up and I've been down, I've been kicked and I've been hurt and I've been knocked down and
that sounds
given
like a
up
Frank
for,
Sinatra song.
I've been given up for dead, and so the theme to my thing would be Frank Sinatra, but I wouldn't have Frank Sinatra singing it.
Yeah.
It would be somebody else with more of a gravelly voice.
Gabby
Somebody with
Hayes,
no, somebody more of a.
Amos McCoy.
I have to think about it, but it's next time you're found with your chin on the ground. There's a lot to be learned, so look around. Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie in the sky. Hope. So that would be the theme song to my movie. Would be.
Wow.
But it wouldn't
That
be Frank.
tune with your words.
No, that would be the tune.
That'd be the movie.
okay.
Would
But
be.
I think the movie is about what I said on the first part. That would be kind of the theme to my movie, about getting knocked down and getting up, about never quitting.
Surviving.
Is there any movie around that's kind of like that?
Never say die.
Oh,
Cool
I'm
Hand
sure
Luke.
there. Yeah, Cool Hand Luke.
Well, he wouldn't quit. That's
Yeah,
something would
he
not
would.
beat him down like a dog.
But I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
what, I
He kept coming
ain't
back.
eating no boiled eggs in my movie. I ain't eating boiled eggs,
Oh, what's that?
and especially not 10 dozen or whatever he ate.
Yeah, I don't know how many was.
More than I could.
I don't care if it rains or freezes. Long
I
as
still
I
got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car.
That's a great movie. If you've never seen
is.
Cool Hand Luke,
Yeah.
Never Say Die. Got a great opening too. I won't tell you the opening or the ending, but one of the greatest openings of any movie.
And the other thing about that song, a movie, was that it had one of the most iconic movie scenes of all time. And this song, or this scene, has been replicated, attempted to be duplicated. It's been used in music videos. It's done in photography. It's when that girl's washing that car.
That's exactly
That
right.
is one of the most iconic scenes ever.
She had those prisoners' undivided attention. Trust
Yeah,
me.
she did. George Kennedy was going crazy.
Goodness.
But anyhow, that's enough about me. Brother Luke.
If I had to sum up my life, I think I would go with a movie like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, yeah.
Since I worked at a state hospital for 30 years,
Yeah.
I know all the ins and outs of. I've seen it all. You work at a state hospital for that many years, plus get married, plus raise a couple of daughters. There ain't nothing's going to shock or surprise or scare you or embarrass you or nothing. You've seen it all. It's all been right there in your face or whatever. So I think that would sort of be my life. I mean, and the world around us, there are crazies that are out there eclectic people out there. They all got their quirks and idiosyncrasies, as we all do, or whatever. And it's kind of like still being out there, because if you work at a place like that, you find yourself observing people's behavior.
Oh, yeah.
At all times. And you have, Casey, you having a background as a cop, I'm sure that when you come into a place, you're seeing who all's in there.
Up.
That's right. And you sit with your back to the wall, and somebody gets up to do something, you follow them, see what they're doing. It was that way at the state hospital, because you didn't know what they were going to do or whatever. But I find that's carried over in my retirement. I'm always just keeping my eye on people. Not that I'm afraid, but it's just an instinct. I just put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Something's going to happen.
Who would Nurse Ratched be in your movie?
Nurse Ratched. Oh, probably an old girlfriend of mine. She comes to mind. She'd be Nurse Wretched.
Wretched.
I'll tell you what, man. Except for
no names.
I'd be like Jack Nicholson. I'd be choking her down. They'd have to beat me off of her. I'd choke her till her eyes popped out. But kind of wish they hadn't knocked him off there at the end. Everybody wanted him to kill her in that movie.
Okay, and what would the theme song be?
Crazy. No, I don't know.
That's pretty good. That would be good.
There's an old song, Everybody Loves a Nut. The whole world likes a weirdo. Your brains are in a rut, but everybody loves a nut. Came out in the 60s.
Or it could be the one from years ago. They're coming to take me away.
Exactly.
Oh, you could intersperse them all throughout the
That's
movie.
right. It's like
So
they say,
who would play Luke?
Well, I don't know about that. Y'all didn't name anybody to play y'all.
Well, okay, I'll tell you who would be me.
Who'd be you?
Sam.
Dead or alive? You can bring them back from the dead.
No, this guy's alive. Sam
Elliott.
Not because he looks like me, not because I look like him, but I just want everybody to think, well, that was a cool dude.
Well, he's cowboy tough anyway.
Yeah, so I think, wow. Everybody would think, wow, he was pretty cool.
Wow.
That's why I'd want him. Or maybe if you could bring him back from the dead, Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Oh,
That would be
the ultimate cool.
Yeah.
You don't get any cooler than Steve
Mr. Cool.
McQueen.
Everybody said, boy, that was a cool dude.
His name should have been Steve McCool.
Well, who would be
Lon Chaney Jr. He always had the tragic role.
I figured you
He turned into a monster, then he'd get killed, and he turned into Wolfman, he'd get killed.
I tell you who I see playing part of you.
What's
And Gone with the Wind movie?
In Gone, what is his version of Gone with the Wind?
Your version.
I could see
A Song and Dance Man.
Yeah, what was that?
Danny Kaye.
Danny Kaye. There it is.
Danny Kaye.
Well, I do have one move that he does.
The where you step over the chair.
No, remember when Danny Kaye used to host Wizard of Oz once a year?
Now that you reminded me of it.
He'd one time he came running into the thing and had his arm back, just kind of like he's floating in there. Choo, he's doing, and he comes up to the camera and says. Then he starts introducing.
It was kind of fluid the way he moved.
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect. Danny Kaye starring as Mel Jackson.
And he had big feet, too.
Yeah. Okay.
And now we need to know who would be Luke Wilson.
I don't know. Some
Luke Wilson.
No. Yeah, the actor Luke Wilson. Yeah, there you go. Why not? You already got the name.
I can see Owen Wilson doing a better job of playing you than Luke, though. I think Owen would do it
I
better.
don't care much for either one of them, but they're brothers.
But I think
How
Owen,
about Bill Murray?
No. Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
What about Bob? You ever saw that movie?
That's one of the best movies ever about mental illness. It's
That would go good with it. So
hilarious. You're right. That would fit right in.
yeah, there you
That's
go.
it.
You got
Perfect.
it.
Got it. I'd have
Bill
even have
Murray.
a little goldfish hanging around my neck in a bag that was alive. Traveling on a Greyhound bus with a goldfish around my neck. Yeah, you got to see that movie if you ain't seen it yet. If you like Richard Dreyfuss
Yeah.
as the therapist,
Yeah, he was.
that is a killer movie.
I was good. I like when he showed up. When he
What
showed
about
up.
Bob?
When he showed up at their house for a holiday.
Couldn't get rid of him.
That's cool.
Look out there, and he's looking through the screen door. Adam.
You know, we reminded us of myself of a lot of movies I need to go rewatch, that I haven't seen in a long time.
There's some classics. Hardly watch any new movies. I haven't been to the theater since the theater was open here in town. Last time I went to the movies.
Are you kidding?
That's right. Everything else I've seen as it comes out on DVD.
Most of them now, and I enjoy sometimes, but it's just gratuitous sex and violence.
Nasty language and stuff. And computer-generated stuff ain't even real.
I like a character-driven movie.
With real dialogue.
With real dialogue that have flawed characters.
That's right.
Heroes that are flawed. The whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more realistic. Like, is this the best it gets? What was that movie? I like those kind of things where, things are not always cheery and great. I mean, and that's the way our whole lives have
it's
been.
real. It's real life. You can relate to it.
I don't
more.
know too many people that have had a, tiptoe through the tulips life. No. I imagine there's somebody has, but I sure didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one.
That wasn't my calling either.
So that's why I like to watch a movie, though, that's more realistic and it's got real characters and they're not all pretty, You got some ugly characters.
That's right. You got to have a balance there. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, speaking of the good, bad, and the ugly, all three of us got to get on out of here for this week.
We got to go to the beauty shop.
Which one am I?
Go to the cutie shop there. Get cutied up a little bit. So we're going to let you slide on out of here, and we're going to see you next week. And Brother Kenneth, what is our frequency?
1480 AM on your radio dial. Arcadia's news and information station, WFLN.